This is the all-new Magcubic X7. A brand new smart projector from Magcubic that focuses on upgraded performance, improved optics, and a more refined design compared to previous models. The X7 sits right in the middle of Magcubic's lineup, positioned above the entry-level models, but slightly below the flagship HY450 Max. In this video, we'll cover the full unboxing, design, features, Android experience, picture quality impressions, sound test, HDMI performance, and overall first impressions. Hit that subscribe button for more projector reviews, and let's get straight into it. I purchased the Magcubic X7 from the official Magcubic website. After applying a 23% discount code, the price came down to $179, which is pretty good for what you're getting. All purchase links and discount codes are available in the description. The Magcubic X7 arrived within 2 weeks, well packaged and properly protected. Inside the box, you get a very useful user manual. Honestly, one of the most detailed manuals I've seen, with screenshots and helpful tips. The power cable, similar to other Magcubic projectors. The remote, which is IR only. And of course, the projector itself, the Magcubic X7. The packaging feels clean and minimal. Everything you need to get started is included. First impressions. The X7 looks modern and sleek with its aluminum-style matte finish. The plastic build feels solid and looks good in my opinion. It's sized somewhat similar to the L018 or the HY350 Max, but slightly longer in length. It's not as large as the HY450 Max. The front features a large lens similar to the HY450 Max, with a glossy black finish that looks elegant, but is quite reflective. Do note that there's a protective plastic cover on the bottom half. Make sure to remove it so the sensors and camera aren't obstructed. Design layout. Front, lens. Camera for autofocus and keystone, IR receiver. Left side, speaker. Right side, cleaning chamber. You can easily pop it open and clean the LCD using an earbud. Bottom, air intake vents located inside the air filter chamber. More on that later in the video. Back, exhaust vent, HDMI port, USB port, IR sensor, power input, and thankfully the 3.5mm audio out is back, which is great news. It includes a smooth rotatable stand, allowing flexible positioning. It's also an excellent choice for ceiling projection. There's a standard mounting hole at the bottom for ceiling installation. Overall, the design feels balanced and portable, not overly bulky, but still serious enough for proper home use. The X7 comes with an IR-only remote. So there's no Bluetooth or voice assistant support. You get focus buttons and a manual cursor controlled via the arrow keys. The remote is lightweight and compact, but the buttons feel slightly clicky. I tested the L018's remote on this projector. It does work, but only for basic functions via IR. Air mouse and voice features won't function here, since there's no Bluetooth support. Only the standard programmed buttons will work. Boot time is around 23 seconds. The interface is Magcubic's familiar UI, similar to the L018 and HY450 Max. The home screen is customizable with wallpapers, and apps and settings are easily accessible. YouTube plays smoothly at 1080p and 2K resolutions. Picture settings allow adjustments for brightness, contrast, sharpness, and color temperature. You can access these while playing content by pressing the menu button on the remote. The X7 is not officially certified for streaming apps, so platforms like Netflix won't stream in HD unless you use an external device. The X7 runs Android 14 with 2GB RAM and 16GB storage. Wi-Fi 6 connectivity is stable, and Bluetooth 5.4 works without noticeable lip sync issues or audio delay. Autofocus, auto keystone correction, screen recognition, intelligent obstacle avoidance all work great. There's also an option to boot directly into HDMI on startup, very useful if you're using a TV stick. Wireless screencasting is available for both iOS and Android. The X7 uses a 4.5-inch native 1080p LCD panel. Brightness is officially rated at 1000 ANSI lumens. It's clearly brighter than most other Magcubic projectors in this price range. In a dark room, image quality is excellent. Sharp and vibrant, similar to a TV. The projector remains very usable even with some ambient lighting. As you can see, colors stay vibrant and don't wash out easily in a brighter room, so watching content during the daytime is perfectly fine. There are 3 brightness modes: low noise, standard, and high brightness. There are also 3 color modes: standard, warm, and cool. Out of the box, colors look well calibrated and nicely balanced, with decent saturation. Blacks look solid with no noticeable blue glow issue. Whites are excellent, actually slightly better than the HY450 Max. The text ghosting effect is well controlled. I did not notice any ghosting effect. Sharpness is set a bit high by default, so I recommend lowering it below 25 for a more natural image. I'll provide exact ANSI lumen measurements and contrast ratios in the full testing video coming soon. The X7 has a 1.08 throw ratio. This allows for a large image even in medium-sized rooms. At around 7.3 feet, I get a 90-inch screen as shown here. This projector can easily stretch beyond 100 inches while maintaining usable brightness and focus. Focus performance is excellent. Center and corner sharpness are surprisingly good, and overall clarity feels improved compared to older models. During manual focus testing, corners were almost perfectly sharp, while the center looked just slightly softer. But from a normal viewing distance, the image looks excellent. For the best balance of brightness and clarity, I recommend keeping it around 90 to 100 inches. Here's a quick corner focus test. The built-in 5-watt speaker on the left delivers impressive audio for casual viewing. Even though it's rated at just 5 watts, it sounds louder and cleaner than many other Magcubic projectors. It performs surprisingly close to some 12 watts or even 15 watts projector speakers, though it does lack deeper bass. There's also an audio EQ available in the settings. For a better experience, you can connect external speakers via Bluetooth or the 3.5mm audio out. Here's a quick sound test.
Try, look at me and smile, acting all unsurprised.
Fan noise during normal viewing is well controlled. Low noise mode significantly reduces fan sound, which is great for users who prefer ultra-quiet operation. Heat exhaust is located at the rear. After extended usage, it feels warm but nothing excessively hot. Exact fan noise measurements and temperature readings will be included in the full testing video. Streaming via HDMI at 1080p 60 Hz works smoothly. During initial testing, input lag feels acceptable for casual gaming. The X7 is one of the very few Magcubic projectors that includes both a removable air filter and an LCD cleaning chamber. The dust filter can be cleaned or replaced via the bottom chamber. You can also use an earbud to clean the LCD directly by opening the side cleaning window. This is a very well-designed system for improved dust protection. I've been using it for a week and haven't noticed any dust speckles on the LCD so far, so it's doing its job well. Pros: excellent brightness and picture quality, impressive focus levels, removable air filter, easy LCD cleaning window, decent built-in speakers, 3.5mm audio out, Android 14, portable design. Cons: not officially certified for streaming apps, basic IR remote, not suitable for 4K content. The Magcubic X7 feels like a very well-balanced projector. It offers strong brightness, good focus performance, solid smart features, and a practical design, without reaching flagship pricing. If you're looking for a capable home entertainment projector that sits between compact budget models and high-end units like the HY450 Max, the X7 makes a lot of sense. Product links and discount codes are in the description. I'll be doing a full real-world testing video very soon, including brightness measurements, contrast ratios, input lag tests, fan noise levels, and heat performance. So make sure you're subscribed to Aurabox 360. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Drop your questions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!